Start recording. So welcome everyone, Alvy and Mel from Powered Health with Alvy and Mel. Thank you all for jumping on. I'll just get you all to mute your lines just for now. So bottom left corner, just press the mute button for us. Sylvia, Mum.
What do I have to do?
Bottom left corner, just press the mute button.
The mute button.
Yeah, bottom left corner.
There you go.
Perfect. So quick introduction. Most of you guys know who we are, know where we come from. Today what we're going to do is we're going to share a bit of our background story, mainly with our relationships, so individual relationships, and then building up to where we got it now. What we also want to share is something, a little surprise for you guys, is something called Polarity. A couple of you guys know about it, like Robert and John. Lee and Douglas haven't learned about it yet, and Mum, you'll learn about it tonight. So it's Polarity is something we learn about when we're talking about relationships having masculine and feminine energies. So we'll go through that towards the end. All right. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to kick it off. Our main aim tonight is to actually just go a little bit deep, not full on, but give you a bit of a background story where we came from, mainly with our relationships and how we've used our health in particular to actually steer our way out of it, what we thought was a toxic and unfulfilling relationship. Hey Steve-O, Mr. Energy, Mr. Electric, how you doing, brother? Oh, very good. I just need to mute your line for me, brother. Hey, get you to mute your line for me.
No.
You have a chance to talk, mate. Don't worry. Awesome. So, Steve-O, we're just going to touch on our background story with our relationship, and then we're going to go to some polarity, which I know you love. All right. Yeah, Rick, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining us. We'll have a couple of latecomers. We'll just jump in as we go. All right, so we're going to kick it off. Rick, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, I need to pop yours on mute.
Here's a brief version of your brother Mars. This is him.
Yeah, my brother Mars looks like it.
No, you got to meet him.
Do I even talks like him?
Rick, can you hear me?
He's the brief version.
There's always one A, Steve.
Oh, I can't see you.
Steve, do us a favour and message him for me.
Rick, don't make me come in there.
Okay, all good. Let's press on, guys. I'm sure Rick will work it out eventually. Rick, can you hear me, buddy?
Hello?
Yeah, Rick, can you put yours on mute for me, please, man? So, there we go. All right, awesome. So let's get straight into it. We want to keep this to half an hour. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know a few of the brothers, especially in New Zealand, it's already a little bit late. So we're not going to keep it going for too long. Half an hour, maximum 40 minutes. Depending how we go with the feedback on the polarity. We're not going to get too deep on it. We're going to give you a little bit of information just to let you kind of simmer with it a little bit. All right, let's kick straight into it. I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm going to kick it off. Mel, did you want to share your story first?
Oh, there you go.
All right, let's go straight into it. So my background story. So for a few of you might not know, but I was married. Yeah, I was married for 2 years. Okay, I was in a relationship for about 9 years before that until we did get married. And in straight, like, main regards with my health, I was quite fit and healthy back then. It wasn't too bad. I wasn't probably as full on as I am now. But yeah, I was into my health back then. I was a personal trainer, waking up, just going through the motions every day. Wouldn't say I was actually really engaged like I am now. Wouldn't have the confidence to do something like this, that's for sure. And I was just kind of going day by day, just going through the routine, that old kind of mentality of work hard, play hard was kind of my thing. Travel plenty, partied hard on the weekends, which is pretty funny. As a personal trainer, you think you'd be someone that is really full to their health and doesn't really party hard. It wasn't quite the fact that my mum would know this. I'll be going out on the weekends, partying, having fun, having a few drinks, having a few too many drinks. Even got brought home one night, pretty drunk, just dumped into my bedroom. Yeah, she remembers that. So I wasn't really living a fulfilling life. Yeah, I wasn't what we call congruent. Okay, and the relationship as such wasn't a bad relationship, but it just wasn't fulfilling. We got to the stage where we had different journeys. We started off kind of, we both like to party, and then I kind of got to the stage where I'm like, I think there's a bit more to life. We just kind of started like butting heads a little bit, like, oh, okay, let's party a bit more. Nah, it's not for me. And eventually got to the stage 2 years into the wedding, into the marriage, and I realized something's not right here. Yeah, and we decided to have a break, and thought, okay, we'll see what happens. That break turned into a month, 2 months, 6 months, and a year later, I realized, that relationship wasn't serving me. Okay, that's a question I ask myself every day: is what I'm doing serving me? And I realized back then it wasn't serving me. Unfortunately, it wasn't bringing out the best of me, and I wasn't bringing out the best of her. So there was nothing negative to say about her. It was just we weren't meant for each other in the long term. Yeah, so that's when I started really kind of soul searching and trying to find out what I really want in life, what is really important to me. And I started looking into nutrition and getting more into my fitness. That's where I really got into my CrossFit. I started really looking at my nutrition and getting really on point with that. And then I come across obviously a lot of self-development stuff as well. And that's where things really started to change. Once I started getting my mindset in the right place, I realized, wow, there's so much more that I can get out of life. I deserve so much more. Yeah. So that's my kind of basic story. I won't go on too much, but for me, it was more about finding a partner for me that was on the same road as me. So after that, we separated. I made a promise to myself. I said, the next woman that I attract into my life is going to be someone that's, beautiful and attractive, but the most important is someone that's passionate about what they do, is career focused, is determined of what they do, loves things that I love, which is, I love health, I love fitness, I love Latin music, I love eating good food, like all those things. I wanted someone that actually met all those requirements, and lo and behold, disappeared. Yeah, so it's just a testament to show that when you put that message out there and you're obsessed with something so much, you attract it into your life. All right, Mel, over to you.
I'm really nervous.
Don't be. Quick, you got 4 minutes to just give us a little recap.
Oh, okay. So mine goes back 3 years ago. I was in a 4-year relationship, and same thing towards the end. It was just very, 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 very unfulfilling. I actually found Alvi as a personal trainer first, through my sister. And okay, go before that. Before that, in my relationship, it got to the stage where I was feeling the low moods, as we would call them. There were certain medicines involved and all that, and it wasn't exactly the best time of my life, but it happened. And I've just done all this NLP stuff just now, and promised myself I'd never feel that way again. But I was introduced to Alvi by my sister, who was her personal trainer first, and that's where I found my love of CrossFit. And for me, I started it at first because I thought, I'm getting out a lot of anger, and I'm getting out a lot of frustration, and this could be the solution to my relationship, because I'm not taking it out on him anymore. I can go and I can lift weights and take it out at the gym instead. But it was only a short-term fix, and towards the end I actually fell in love with it, and I fell in love with the nutrition as well. And the mindset, I've only just started, but the whole fitness part of it honestly changed my, it's probably big saying that it changed my life, but it actually changed my life. It pretty much saved my life. So the fact that I found Alvi as well in the meantime, and the funny thing is, I said to my sister, she had 2 trainers to choose from, and she was leaning more towards the other trainer. She's like, no, I'll give Alvi a go. So if she hadn't done that,
there you go, eh? Awesome.
She hadn't done, and at that stage, that's when I was doing the same thing Alvi was, and I was like, this isn't for me. Like, I know there's someone better out there, someone who is, the male version of myself. When they say opposites attract, like, physically, no, I don't believe in that, because energy-wise, yeah, maybe, but physically, like, if you don't have the same likes as someone, what do you talk about? And if you don't have the same interests as someone, again, what do you talk about? You're not interested in the conversation that you're having with that person. You just nodding your head because you have to, kind of thing. So that's what I found. And then I was having those conversations with Alfie, and we weren't even together at the stage. But you know, it turned into something amazing, and yeah.
So I'll give you a quick recap on how we actually met and kind of ignited this beautiful relationship. Is yeah, she was training with me, and she was Stevie. Listen, this could be the way you meet your next queen, brother. Listen. So I was training Mel, yes. And the funny thing is, I've always had a policy with my clients is a no-go, and I never actually looked at her in that way. I thought, okay, very attractive woman, seems very switched on, very career-oriented, fantastic. But I was always business. You know, as my clients, I'd train them. That's my priority, and it was purely like that. And then as I was going through my separation, you know, when you do that, if any of you have been in that situation before, you know, you just say yes to everything. It's like, I'm free, I've got this freedom, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know, I was like, yes, want to go this, yeah, CrossFit, yes. You know, want to bloody jump off a bridge, whatever, yes, let's go. You know, that was my mentality. I was just like, yeah, let's attack everything. So an opportunity that came around where I was asked to go up to the Gold Coast for this called, what was it, Beach Bash? You know, it's like a little obstacle course on the beach. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Yes, let's do it. So I yelled it out to all my clients and my close friends. And I'm like, anyone wants to come with me? I'm doing it. Whether you come or not, I'm going. And out of everyone that I said to, only 2 people said yes. My best mate at the time and Mel, one of my clients, who obviously was going through the same situation. So she was like, yes, I'm in. You know, so I had no intentions at the time. And we jumped on the plane, off we go. And it's just like everything just kind of clicked together. The whole plane, right on the way there, it was like, woo, just couldn't stop talking, just connected like amazingly. You know, it's like went from just, oh, how you doing? You know, how we train today to like, oh my God, you this and that's the boom, and you know, what's your past? And oh, you love this and love that. Like everything just clicked. It was just incredible and just flowed from there. And yeah,
before you knew it, we landed.
The rest is history. But it just goes to show that you can attract the people into your life, and you never know when it's going to happen. It could be someone staring you right in the face, but because you've got a different perception and your head's in a different area, you don't realize. So never rule anything out. Tom, thanks for joining us, brother. Just get you to put your thing on mute. Hey, Kat. Another power couple number 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Press the bottom left. Yeah, awesome, cool. So that's our little kind of how we met and how we actually ignited. And from there, it just built naturally, just kind of grew. And within a few months, you know, we ended up moving out together. It just felt natural. Yeah. What I want to touch on is a topic called polarity. I don't know. Hands up, anyone's actually heard of polarity? I know a couple. Yeah, Steve-O, Rob, good man, John, Tom, no, Doug, no. Okay, Rick, I'm pretty sure Rick hasn't because he hasn't been to one of the beast mode retreats yet. No. All right, cool. Leroy, good man. He's already learned about it. Awesome. So polarity is something that we refer to when we're talking about feminine and masculine energy. It doesn't mean you have to be a masculine, angry man or be a really princessy woman. It's just different energies that respond to both masculine and feminine. Okay, so we're going to just go briefly through it. There's certain energies that relate to both, and we'll give quick little examples, but I don't want to go into too far because this is quite an intense kind of topic and we can go into it really deep. I just want to give you a bit of a taste tester about it just so you have an idea of what it is and how it can affect relationships, even the relationship you're in right now. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go through the masculine and then Mel's going to go through the feminine. So let's go through the masculine first. So there are 6 energies that we talk about in both. Okay, so first one is masculine, is all about when we, as a man, as a masculine man. So when I'm talking about masculine energies, things that most masculine men do, we like to empty, gain, and complete. So every time we have a task up, we just want to get it done and complete it. Yeah, that's our main task. You know, we don't kind of dawdle on it. It's like, what is it? Okay, let's just get it done. Boom, it's just finished. Yeah, it's a very strong male trait. The second one, we want freedom. Yeah, I don't mean freedom as in, you know, we just want to just leave our partner for a week and go, no, I'm out of here. I just need a week for myself. No, it's not about that. It's just having your personal time for yourself. You know, whether to go hit up the gym or just go for a walk. It's essential that us men have that freedom, just time for ourselves, and know that we can be our own person. Yeah, it's lovely, you know, go out on dates and, you know, do things as a couple, but it is important that you have your own identity at the same time. All right. Number 3 is we like to make massive things really, really small. Yeah. So, you know, you've had a woman go, I can't believe you left the toilet seat up. What are you doing? Didn't you know you have to leave the toilet seat down? You're like, babe, it's all right. Just put it down. You'll be sweet. Yeah, it's always like, oh, it'll be all right. Yeah, it's a very typical male thing. It's like the biggest thing might happen. Oh, can you believe Michael Jackson died? And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Did you know him? Like, does it really matter? Like, we just make the most biggest things totally insignificant. It's just our ways of dealing with it. Yeah. All right, next one. We are stimulated by challenges. You know, we love a challenge, which kind of goes with the first one. Yeah, we like to complete things, but we are stimulated by challenge. You know, don't use it to your advantage, ladies, but it's an easy way to draw men in. You know, we might be like in a quick hurry. It's like, oh, you know, I've got to get going. You're like, oh, babe, you know, can you just help me just, you know, you're really good at opening up bottles. Can you just open this bottle for me? Because I know you're really strong. You barely find a man that'll say no. It's like, oh, I know I'm strong. Yeah, I can open this up. No worries. We love that challenge, yeah? You know, when you're in the gym, you're training, and you see someone next to you, you know, knocking out an extra bit of weight. Oh, I can do that. You know, we like to challenge each other. It's so common, yeah? All right, next one is we like to be appreciated. Yeah, as a male, it's not that we're like, oh, you know, well done, congratulations. It's just like, no, that's good, man. I appreciate you doing that for me. It's just simple. Just be appreciated for what you've done. Yeah. How many times you go do a task, you know, babe, I did all the lawn mowing today, you know, I washed the dishes, and then your partner goes, yeah, so what? You should be doing that anyway. Yeah. And as a male, it pisses you off. You're like, just say thank you. Just say I appreciate what you've done, and that's all we want. Yeah, it's just a simple thing. You know, when you cook a steak, and you're like, yeah, I nailed it. You know, I cooked the medium. Look, babe, do you like the steak? You're like, yeah, it's all right. It's like, I just want to be appreciated. Just say, yeah, it's beautiful. Well done. Simple. Yeah. And the last one is my favorite. Is the forgetful. Yeah. I've been called the goldfish many times because I just forget things like that. All right, but we forget things simply, yeah, because it goes in line again with that complete. Once we complete thing, yeah, boom, it's done. Make big things small, boom, it's done. Yeah, what was that, John? Yeah, we forget things really easily. All right, so it's a very common trait with men. All right, now let's hit through the female energies, and these are direct opposites. So the first one with females is the opposite to, we like to, as a male or masculine, we like to release and complete. As a feminine,
we like to fill up, so absorb everything, you know, keep everything inside, let it bottle up inside, you know. That's what feminine energy likes to do. Next one is we like to experience love. So, you know, I mean, some of us, yeah, like freedom as well, but love is probably the most important thing for us. You know, we just want to be loved. That's it. Just love. just love me, kind of thing.
Just, you know, want a hug, you know, instead of like, oh, babe, you know, just on the couch, you're over there, I'm over here. It's like,
no, we want to be like this the whole time, you know?
Exactly.
Next one, which is very funny. We like to make little teeny tiny things the biggest thing in the world. So, you know, with a toilet seat, for example, the fact that it's up, it's a massive deal. You know, if the toilet bowl looks disgusting on the inside, and, you know, it's not very hard to just put it down.
There you go, perfect example. Yeah, simple.
That's an example. The next one is we're stimulated by praise. So, you know, praise, again, love us kind of thing, praise us, buy us flowers maybe.
It's a little bit different. If you get confused, like appreciate it means like, oh, thank you for doing it. While praise is like, oh, wow, babe, you look really good in that dress today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit different to saying thank you and praising what you've done. Like, oh, far out, that's a really good job you've done with, you know, decorating that cake. You know, that's freaking fantastic. So you're praising him, making him feel better about what something that they've done. Yeah.
Not even just that. Like even praising is like complimenting them on something they haven't put any effort into as well. So just by them looking good, or, you know, just anything like that. That's also praise. Yeah. Next one is we like to be understood. So, you know, the whole fight that happened about the toilet seat is fine. Just understand my point. You know, keep leaving the toilet seat up, but just understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, they don't want the problem solved. Yeah, how many times you have like a thanks, always taking the female side. I'm your side, you're supposed to take my side. So how many times do you have like an argument, for example, and you're like, oh, you know, babe, you know, you go through it all, and oh, okay, and you argue back and forth, then you finally sort it out and things are good. And then you're like, you know, half an hour goes past and you come back up and like, oh, you know, babe, you know, I'm so happy we're doing that. And then she's like, hold on a second, fucking touch me. Like, we just argued half an hour ago. what do you mean? Like, you just remember what we just argued about? I was like, oh, I thought we're good. I thought we sorted it out. No. It's not about that. You know, they want to be understood that you made a mistake and go, yeah, look, I understand, and that's cool. They don't. Or another better example is they come to you with a problem. It's like, you know, I don't know what to do. Like, I've got these 2 awesome dresses to wear, and I don't know which one to wear. But in reality, they're just like, oh, okay. And you go, oh, no, you just wear this one because it looks better. It goes better with this. So they're like, oh, okay, but I like the other one better. So they actually don't want it to be solved. They just want you to understand that they have an issue. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, okay, a little bit. I think they'll both look good to you, but at the end of the day, it's just your choice, and they just want to be understood. That's all it is. They just want to be understood that you get where they're coming from, that they have an issue, and that's it. Later on, they might want you to solve a problem, but most of the time, it's just get understood. I know it's a tricky one. I hope that kind of clarifies it for you a little bit. All right, last one.
Keep going. Yeah.
So I just get on a rampage. I'm like,
Feminine energy remembers everything.
Yeah.
Every single little detail. But that's the point that we want to come across now. Okay, so feminine energy remembers everything. Now, do we want to speak about the opposites and how we might have the others and all that stuff?
I've forgotten everything. I don't know. It's like, no, go for it.
So the whole toilet seat situation was an example. I'm actually not like that at all. I don't give a rat's ass if the toilet seat's up. So that's my masculine energy there, where I don't make little things big. I actually I make them small, and that's part of the masculine energy that's within me. Whereas I do remember everything, and literally every little tiny detail. I will reminisce and speak about our second date that we have, and Albie's like, oh, we did that? Really? You know what I mean? Like, I will remember all those details. Do you have...
Yeah, so when we're talking about masculine feminine energy, it's not like you have to tick every single box in the masculine. You know, yeah, you should be predominantly in most of them. Yeah, so you should be saying to yourself, where do I stand most of the time? And it should be, if you're male, you're masculine, if you're female, you're feminine.
And in your core.
Yeah, but in your core, you should be sitting in mainly one. Yeah, does that make sense? So if you're masculine, you know, you should be looking to have your freedom from time to time. You should be stimulated by challenge, not be like, oh, you know, I just want to experience love, you know, which is fine, and you should be able to know how to do that. But as a man, you should have to be able to embrace that challenge as well. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to be okay. Now I can forget everything because I'm a male. I can see you thinking that, Tom. But it's okay, you know, it's a normal trait that happens. Yeah. But you want to be centered mainly in those masculine energies, yeah? But another good thing is, and without going too much into it, sometimes you can delve into one and the other to actually bring someone out of there. Say, for example, if Mel's getting into a masculine, like she's just had a massive coaching session with someone and she's feeling really good, and, you know, in order to do that, you have to get into a masculine energy. You know, if she's going to come back and I'm going to come back with a masculine and it's going to keep butting heads, I've got to know how to get into my feminine for a second and go, okay, cool, and just bring it back down and just get it back to where she needs to be. But these are just little traits we wanted to go through quickly. I'd love to hear everyone's feedback. I'm going to get everyone unmuted one at a time when I call you out. I just want to hear any kind of feedback you might have, because we like to keep these webinars really interactive. So I'd like to hear what kind of feedback, any question you might have, and it might relate to your own relationship if you're open with that. Leaders go first. So believe Douglas and Rob were the first ones. So Robert, yeah, you put your hand up. Go, man. Unmute yourself. Give us some feedback, bro.
Well, first off, loving it. And the funny thing is, on the plane to Tassie this afternoon, I actually went over the recording on Polarity from the retreat. So yeah, it was. This is sort of like a double dose of it today. But there's also 3 words that we've got to remember as men to always say to our women is, "We got this." We've got to. That's what they want to hear. That's what's going to make them sort of want us more, because, you know, we're handling it. You know, we've got this. That's all there is to it. You know, if we say those 3 words, that means we're accepting that, you know, there's challenges. We're going to face up to them. We're going to freaking smash them out the ballpark, you know, and we're going to lead ourselves and our families to the existence that, you know, we want it to be. So, and everything makes sense in this. You know, it's amazing coming back from that retreat after doing Polarity, and you can see people's relationships and where they're at in them now. And you can go, oh, that one needs to be a little bit, you know, tweaked. And, you know, you just want to jump in there and tell people, you know, you don't, because, you know, it'll probably ruin something quicker than it will fix it. So, but no, loving it.
Can I just touch on something as well?
Mhm.
What you just said, Rob. Being a strong female myself, if Albie said to me, "Babe, I got this," that would still give me closure, and that would still make me feel amazing, even though I feel like I've got it as well. I got this, babe. But knowing that it doesn't. If you have a very feminine female in your life, or whether she, taps in between the two energies. At the end of the day, as a female, if Albie said that to me, I would just be like, "Okay, I can take a breather, take a deep breath, and it's gonna be okay," kind of thing. So I think it doesn't matter what kind of female you're actually speaking to, with, we all feel great.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
That's very true.
There's nothing more masculine than a man getting home and going, "Babe, I've got dinner sorted. Just go sleep into something comfortable. I've got everything done. Dinner's there. Have a drink, a nice glass of wine if that's what you like." There's nothing better for a woman to feel that and go, "Oh, my king's taking charge. I can just relax for the night."
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want the man just to lead, not get home and the man just sit on the couch. "Oh, hey, babe, what are you cooking for dinner?" Like, come on, man. That's not how you lead yourself. Okay? But yeah, thanks for some feedback, bro.
Cool.
All right, Douglas, you're on, my man. And great classical music there, Rob. Douglas, you there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's all good.
Got any feedback for us, mate? Any questions?
Oh, I've just been married once, and I'm in a long-term relationship now. Been in this one 21 years, and everything's all good.
Did you see any of those kind of polarity energies kind of coming up in your own relationship that you notice? "Oh, yeah, cool, yeah. I make big things small." Did you notice?
Yeah, no, I've learned quite a bit, eh? Yeah.
Good.
And especially just that last one, I've got it, babe.
Mm.
Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. You fade away there, you just turned black, but I can still hear you, which is good.
No, it's all good.
Thanks, Doug, man. Anything else, man?
All good, eh? Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. All right. Let's hit up. Who's next on? I believe it was John, my man. John Kavanagh.
Yep. My one is probably of pretty much everything you did is probably why my relationships work, because I don't remember. Sort of had a big ego and just did my own things. But yeah, and it comes down to, you said men forget a lot of things. That's why I invested in a voice recorder that I have on me at all times. So
okay, cool.
sort of my diary. So I just say things when it comes to my mind. It's been handy as. So.
See, that's the amazing thing. You've acknowledged what. I'm not saying it's an issue, but you've acknowledged it, and now you've found something that's working for you. So I think that's great.
We're not stating any of these energies are good or bad. They're just energies that come up. Yes, I'm not saying that having freedom is something you should have or is a bad thing. It's just an energy that happens in males. That makes sense. So you can link into both. It's not a good or bad thing. That's cool, John. I like that you've accepted that. Yeah, cool. I can be forgetful, whatever. But here's a solution. Yeah, there's no problems, only solutions. Awesome.
Yeah. That's mine.
All right, thanks, brother. I think Leroy, are you there, bro?
I'm here, mate. I just turned my video off so I could stream it properly. So sorry for that.
So I want to see your beautiful face, mate. It's all right.
Let's not do that, mate.
I'm going to my feminine. Boom, back to Maxwell. Yeah, let's go, bro. What do you got?
Yeah, no, it's interesting listening to you guys. I have a really good relationship with my wife, and it seems very similar to you guys. Like she's coming into her own at the moment with everything she's doing with Regan and stuff. So it's awesome. But we find if we butt heads, we do butt heads over the small stuff, not the big stuff, which is quite ironic. And we have to just sort of drag each other back. And it, like you're saying, man, don't step into the feminine or anything like that, but you've both got to realise where you're at and move forward. You know, you've got to understand each other's energy and move forward with it like that. So, and that's like you're saying, that's my biggest take from it.
Yeah, it's good, man. That's it. It's all it's about, just understanding the energy and knowing when one's in that certain energy and go, okay, cool. So if they're in that feminine energy and she wants to experience love, accept that and go, cool. Show them love, man. There's nothing wrong with it at all. That's cool. All right, we got about 6 minutes left, so we'll quickly press through the last couple. So we got my beautiful mother, Sylvia. She's on the line. Thanks for joining us. I feel like I'm on a radio station.
Sylvia, on the air.
We were showing us your rings. I'm like, oh, hey.
It's very interesting. I really enjoyed this conversation. You both very sincere, and what you said, I witnessed some of that. So I know it's true. And I know that it's amazing that you found each other. You are very much in the same page, and I am very happy for that. I feel you are an amazing couple, and I love Mel very much.
Thanks,
Regarding the conversation, yes, I agree with most of what you said about the polarity, about the masculinity, and then I don't know how to pronounce this properly, femininity.
Yep.
Yes, I think it's very important for us women to be understood. That's one thing that in a couple, in all relationships in general, it's very important that the other person is listening, not just hearing, but listening, and understands what the partner is saying. It's very important. For me, I have 4 of them, my husband and 3 sons, so I think I understand a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's very important to fix things. It seems to be the most important thing is to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes we women, we don't really expect the problem to be solved. We want to be understood. We want to be listened and understood.
That's right.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's very true. I never knew it. It took me a long while to understand that as well. But I get it.
And then that subject about freedom and space, I think it's for both. I really think the man and the woman needs some space in the relationship. You love each other, you do things together, you complement each other, you help each other, you share, but you also need some space and time for yourself. And after 40 years of marriage, I can tell you it's very important.
Yeah,
it's very important.
Thanks, Mama. Just because of time, I'll cut it there. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Mum, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it.
Me too.
Thank you.
Me too, Mum. All right, last one. We've got about 3 minutes. So I'm just gonna, Steve. I know you're dying to say something. So just give me a quick minute. What you got, bro? Just quick minute form. What's the most shiny thing that came out in that one?
The most shiny thing is just the fact that you guys are doing this, because this here, serious, this topic, polarity, can change society. This whole thing is so huge. I'm just wrapped that you guys are doing it. I can teach this by myself, but it's not powerful. I can talk to as many people as possible. Like I get so many women in whatever it is, whatever company or whatever they do, they reach out because their partner's always in their feminine and they don't understand this. And you tell them about it. And what I've come to lately, it's like the number one topic with all of them. It doesn't matter if they ring up or want to talk about other things. It always leads back to this. So I'm just wrapped that you guys are doing it. And I want to hear more about your stories in the past, maybe how you could have used this to change it, because I think that'd be really powerful too. Not that you want to, but I think that'd be really powerful as well. And like I say, I'm not going to go into the polarity in that. I'm a single guy, and I'm not going to go into that either. I'm like an observer. I'm like an observer of all this sort of thing. So, no, I just think this is great, and I really want you to just really develop this and go with this a lot because it's huge.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And look, that's with the last couple of minutes we have left. Thanks, Steve. And that brings us exactly to what we're going to bring up anyway. And this is something that's massively changed our lives, and we've seen massive changes personally and then together as a couple. And even as we've been together, it's just improved us as a couple as well. You would have noticed that with our journey if you've been following us. You know, even from when we started going out to now, this has just brought us up to new levels every time. It just keeps on getting better. You know, there's not many relationships out there that can say that their relationship keeps getting better. Yeah, and that's what we want to bring to the world. So, you know, you guys will be the first to hear it, and we're working on something at the moment to actually bring that to the world because we feel this is something that we're really passionate about. You know, and it's about improving people's relationships through their health. You know, that's just a little sneak preview, a little hint that we're going to bring out. And we wanted you guys to be the first to hear it. But we are working on something at the moment to actually bring that to the world, to actually improve society, like Steve said, through this polarity as a couple and as individuals as well, to find and attract the right person into your life. So guys, thank you so much for jumping on. I know Dom and Kat couldn't get to you guys, and Rick. That's all good if you want to reach out to us. We're throwing a free gift out to you guys. You got a free half-an-hour phone call or coaching call with either Mel or myself or both of us.
Together.
Yeah, so just reach out to us and let us know.
It's about to cut off.
And let us know if you want to take it up. Yeah, Steve, man, give us a buzz. But thank you so much for jumping on, guys. We really appreciate your time. And we hope we added some value to you. We know we added some value to your life. All right, peace out, guys. Enjoy your night. Love you all.
Bye, guys.